A San Antonio woman kept getting parking tickets notices for a car she didn't even own anymore. Even after calling the city, she couldn't get the case dropped.
Yeah, eventually her daughter decided to call KENS, and reporter Andrew Moore started looking for a solution.
A law firm representing the city wanted Alice Essary to pay more than $300 due to a parking violation. But she says the vehicle used wasn't even hers at the time and had been sold a year ago. She was having trouble proving that, but after the Bexar County tax assessor got involved, he was able to get that collections issue resolved.
It was shocking. I mean, you know, I have a handicap tag, and so I wouldn't get a ticket.
In July of last year, Alice Essary no longer owned a 2023 Honda Accord. She had traded it to a dealership 4 months earlier. But when the city found the car parked illegally, they still went after her.
It was a license plate, which I had never had.
Essary told the city it was no longer her car, and the 84-year-old had the paperwork from the dealership as proof. But Essary says the city claimed they needed more proof, and she didn't know how to get it.
And I hung up the phone, and I bawled that. I bawled and bawled and bawled.
The city then handed it over to a collections agency, which now wanted $314. So finally, her daughter called KENS 5.
She thought maybe you could help solve the problem.
The problem was that the vehicle's title was apparently still in her name when the violation happened, and at that time, no one had sent a specific form to the DMV saying the vehicle had been sold. So, KENS 5 contacted the office of Bexar County tax assessor Albert Uresti to try to get some help in finding out what happened with the title and what could be done about this.
So what happened is when she traded this vehicle in, it was not titled right away.
Uresti's office was then able to help by sending proof to both the city and law firm that Essary did not own the car at the time, and the violation was dismissed.
We provided it to the law firm, we provided it to the city, and then the law firm and the city got together and they closed the case on this lady.
Uresti also told us anyone who is privately selling a vehicle still needs to make sure they fill out the DMV's vehicle transfer notification form, which basically says this is no longer my vehicle and I'm not liable for it. Dealerships are supposed to fill it out for you. Essary says she's glad the tax assessor's office was able to step in and fix it, and she's glad she called KENS 5.
You've made me a KENS 5 fan.
And again, while dealerships are now supposed to legally fill out that paperwork for you, if you're selling a vehicle, it's still a really good idea to fill out your own vehicle transfer notification form so that you are protected from liability if anything should happen with that vehicle. For Call KENS, Andrew Moore, KENS 5.
All right, if you got a problem you need help with, call KENS. That number is right there on your screen, 210-470-KENS. Or you can visit us on our website, kens5.com/callKENS, and we'll see what can be done to get things sorted out for you.